That's quite enough of that. Alright, so I've discovered that not only does Twitch lack a great deal of discoverability, but apparently they've been on some bullshit for some time, which I've known for a while. So yeah, after severe technical difficulties causing me to be almost half an hour late, and me thinking that I had lost all of my fucking saved data on my fucking computer, my god was I fucking terrified. I've decided I'm gonna chill out here on YouTube because me and the YouTubers, we're great friends, you know? Just wanna hang out with them. I wanna... just wanna inflict myself upon the other YouTubers. Alright, so last time, I accused some random senile old man of being a moiterer. Well, Phoenix did. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I was just following the fucking walkthrough and, you know, doing whatever made sense-ish to me. Phoenix, he just kind of rolled his own way. He marched to the beat of his own drums, and I just kind of let him do it. I guess it makes sense what he was going for in hindsight, but anyways. December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Oh yeah, right. Edgeworth had committed murder. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Ah, Edgeworth, he's a moiderer. He moided someone. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. He would only send them to prison for something that they didn't do. Yo, how's everyone doing? I just want to bust this fucker's goddamn nose. But he saved my ass, so I'm not gonna do it. What do you think of my performance today? I had him swoon in the aisles. Huh, Maya? You had him doing something, that's for sure. Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. I gotta check something real quick. Phoenix Wright age. Hang on a minute. So she's like 17. And that guy's 23. God damn it, Larry! You can't talk that way to a 17-year-old! What the fuck are you doing? Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like, Larry, god damn it! You're in your 20s, she's 17! Stop it! Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Larry. I'm not gonna defend you for being a weirdo. Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two, or 3, or 4. I think I'm dead. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me, yeah. Bow before your... Fuck you. Come on. You really helped out in the trial today. Did he? You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. We need to spoil the mood, Larry. Yeah, Larry. What the fuck are you doing? Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty... edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Wow, you have so much fucking faith in him, don't you? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Yep. But your ass is now on the hook for murder. Don't ask me how. Guys, these fucking ace attorneys, shit like this happens all the goddamn time. Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? No, Maya. I don't... no faith. No fucking faith. But why you, Larry? Good damn question. Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. Yeah. But when you first met him, he's kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back in Guatemala. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait! Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey Larry, what is he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kinda forgot. God damn it. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today. That's final. Okay. Even though we're supposed to be doing an investigation, it's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. The flowers were in bloom. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. And I mean really small. Like, that was the only other kid there. Just me, Edgeworth, Larry, and Bobby. God, we hated Bobby. That's why I stole his lunch money. Every month, kids would bring an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh? I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared. $38 still inside. What kind of lunch were you buying? Schools they didn't actually charge that much fucking money, did they? I hope fucking not. Damn well it wasn't worth it. I can get better fucking food at a goddamn gas station than I got at that fucking place. Hell, half of it probably was from a goddamn gas station. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I remember the shitty fucking square-ass pizzas they used to give us. Freaking cheese sticks are pretty good, though. That's a given. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Eventually, it became a murder trial. Because that's just how my fucking life is. That's it. So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Just everyone fucking bullying him, staring at him. No one has faith in him. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty was you. Give me the money back. You're such a meanie. No, just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Just tell us the truth. You're not gonna... What kind of fucking trial is this? Did you rob that bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. This ain't no fucking trial. This is a fucking execution. It's bullshit. In the end, even the teacher thought I had done it. Which means that you basically fucking did it. Because God, teachers don't give a shit about the truth. They're like the opposite of lawyers. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know it was happening. I didn't know what was happening. Sorry, I thought this was Kid Phoenix. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. And my weird, zigzaggy fucking eyebrows. I tried apologizing. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs on this trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles, he's just a fucking full-grown man, imagine that. It wasn't you who stole the money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Just, well, alright, good boy Miles. You love to hear it. And if it wasn't him that the money was stolen from, then I'd tell you something. That teacher would not have fucking listened. Teachers do not... God, I hated school. My teachers were such fucking bastards. A couple of them were cool. So many of them were fucking bastards. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need any proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut your fucking mouths? This is always how it is. Everybody's ganging up and picking on one person. And then my skull! Because that's what they always used to say. Sit like that, you'll fall and you'll split your head open and you die. Like, legit. One of the teachers pointed out, hey, if you fall, you're going to hit your head on this metal bit and it's going to split your head open and it will kill you. And it probably would have. It probably would have killed that kid. You know? And this is just insane. Like, this position, that's not even slightly safe. Like, this goes beyond what other kids were doing. Like, this guy's got his fucking feet up on the table. Damn. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. Because I did it. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were best friends, and then I murders. Yeah, that's how you do it. Just encourage bullying. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Today, totally alone without a friend in the world. I still feel alone. I have no friends as I sit all alone in this law office. But Phoenix, we're right here. I'm all alone. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. Remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. I don't know if there's such a thing as a famous defense attorney, but okay, kid. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. God damn. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Even suck a man's dick. But why? What happened? I mean, it's not that edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he had became. That's when I decided... Wait, you don't mean... That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not. My coffee is still damn hot, god damn it. I have no caffeine in me. It's bullshit. In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believe in him. He was a pain, and no one's on his side. Fuck him. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. The only one. No one in the world. Nobody can help me. I stand alone as this dark crusader. So this So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Ah, Nick. Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. If it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's the rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. He's a vampire. No, he's Santa Claus. That's the theory. I maintain that Santa Claus is the murderer, Your Honor. Just look at him in his jolly old eyes. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. How do you fucking know you no longer need it? Okay, let's go. What evidence did he fucking get rid of? Not a whole lot. Ah, edgy. December 27th, detention center visitor's room. You look grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? Damn, no one remembers. It's like this defining character point in Phoenix's life, and everyone's like, huh? Class trial? What? I don't, what? No, I don't. And lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Yeah, Phoenix, he stole it from me, and then he started telling people why I defended him. I don't know what the hell is wrong with him. Old Phoenix Wright, he lies a lot. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyways. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. I thought it was so that I could meet Edgeworth. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. You're dumb and idiotic. By the way, please continue to defend me. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Want to prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Huh? Something happened there? Whatever. Forget it. I'm new to YouTube. The stuff that it's showing me, analytics, interface, all that other weird stuff. Alright, whatever, forget about it. It's fine. It's probably fine. I probably just imagine things. I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. What a ridiculous name. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. Yes, the guy on that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Yes. See, that happens when you murder someone. Now I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed that young Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Like you, fucker. Fuckix Wright. What's your relationship with Von Karma? I mean, he's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. He's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? Because he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... Is there any way I can... Nope, I have to click. Shit. Just sips of coffee, goddammit. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? What you're saying is true. You're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. That's right. Now is no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. No. Well, if I don't show him that. You're right. No, probably isn't a good time to do. Better joke those memories. What is it? Nothing. Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. It's that case that changed my life. And tomorrow on December 28th, its statute of limitation runs out. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, I'm not sure what I can do with that. Hey, he's saying sorry. He's a... That's not a good bar, actually, now I think about it. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, you noticed! Haha. Sorry, I'm not sure I can do Let's go to Grossberg's. Feel like that could do something. Grossberg's law office. He's out again. When does he work anyways? No, don't be harsh. Guess let's come back later. What? Hey, well, there was a bunch of other fucking places. What happened? Alright, criminal affairs. Alright, maybe I can talk to that balding son of a bitch in the back. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Yeah, well, I don't know who that is. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright. December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. I don't... How? How much starch you using, fucker? No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm out to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. No one! Woods? I love woods camping. Woods are off on its camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Ghost Loda's in a load of trouble. Shut the fuck up! Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Yep. Public Beach. 727th, Gore Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesores. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. December 27th, boat rental shop. No caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. He just fucking wandered off in his fucking senile age. It's like, where's the bathroom? Yeah, where is it? Him. I know that penny. I'll throw it anywhere. Hello. What might you be doing here? I'm not here for any reason, and definitely not trying to cover up a crime. What for a walk, Oh, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Oh, that is true, yes. From what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. Or else! Oh, wait a minute. He's big, he's fat, he's old, he says, oh, it's Santa! Grossberg, you're the murderer! Grossberg, you son of a bitch. You Santa Claus murdering piece of shit. You murdered that guy as Santa Claus, and now you're disguising yourself as a lawyer in order to fucking conceal this shit. Whatever. I'll move you a little. Thanks, bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg is doing here anyways? Who knows? Caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Say he didn't seem like that person. I'm not gonna... Alright, let's just bust down the Z. It's fucking real white. December 27th, caretaker's shack. Nobody's home. Hello. Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, Squawk. Can't believe you'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, Squawk. You should take care of Polly, Nick. Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Police know about her anyways. I'm sure they'll do something. Oh, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. for... No, me either yet. Nope. Fuck. Alright, into the shack. Here since a child. Should bring it. No, let's think the caretaker line. Well, we could just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe better not. That reminds me, Nick. Oh, your number's safe, right? Yeah, Nick. Oh, I was never safe. 1228, squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. This is illegal. But hey, it keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick. Let's see what's in here. This might be a clue or two. Which would be illegal to fucking search through, I think. One thing in here, it's a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's only ever signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Well, that's confirmation. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on there? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Elf says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Notice the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hellman and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out saying. Court! It's all here in perfect detail. Well, alright, we did it! What do you think it means, Nick? It means we fucking solved the case. It was pretty easy, don't you think? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hellman and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? God! One thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Yeah, it's perfectly it basically proves me right. Like, I'll take we can stop looking, I think. Like, sorry about that. I think we can stop looking for clues. We pretty much got all we need. Unless it's like, oh, it's not admissible in court. There's nothing left to see. No, the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He's in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here to the trial. I don't know, maybe we kind of have a reason to investigate. What do you think? Edgeworth? See this letter? Mm-hmm. This came out of the safe, the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. You idiot! That's not admissible in court! Revenge? On me? Who would need revenge on... Well, I mean... Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then, which means there's someone else behind it. Now it's time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait. Oh, that was Phoenix stalking. Shit. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi! The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yogi Bear. Be careful, Wright. He's smarter than the average bear. You'll have to be extra clever. What am I doing from here? Okay, no date mentioning. Damn it, wrong direction. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Well, any good ideas? This is all tied to DL6 today. We better find out as much as we can about that murder for tomorrow. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the Grossbergs. Well, that didn't fucking work. Ah, Yana Yogi. I need you to press further. Yogi Bear was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. I'm not gonna call him Yana Yogi. I'm gonna call him Yogi Bear. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were in there for so long. It felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said. Quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. There was also a gun in my hands. They didn't actually remove the gun, they just took me into the hospital with the gun. It was very odd. In court, Yana Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed in court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh? But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me in these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. The last 15 years I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? Yeah, stop fucking hesitating. Tell us about it, damn it. It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from the day in court of the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was a true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick. There's someone else who knows about DL6. Well, let's see if he's fucking in yet. Aha! Mr. Grossberg. Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not... Dead? My. Just calm down and tell me what's happening, Yeah, coffee. Black coffee. The way men do it. Look at me, I'm a manly man. Okay, maybe not. But anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, he... I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. Actually, it looked like he had thrown the gun and then the gun maybe discharged and shot him. Only an Ace Attorney. It's only... excuse me. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder... What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? It's why do you two look so troubled? Okay. Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As he imagined. So Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This is the last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Damn. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. Yeah, wait. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court, but definitely not a perfect legal record, as that shit is highly illegal. I don't think I have to be a lawyer to tell you that that should get you fucking disbarred. But whatever. In fact, I understand that apparently Phoenix in later games gets fucking disbarred for doing that shit accidentally. Oh, well. If that ain't so fucking on brand for this game. The result, to beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yogi Bear. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's how my mother left us. But everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. I don't believe it! So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Sorry, I don't need anything like that. In any case, it's good. It's good that the one shooting isn't Miles. You bet it's good. I can't believe the fiendish planning that went into this murder. We almost fell right into his trap. What a creep. She was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. Good, sorry. Okay. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow, we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage that the L6 incident has done will never be erased. Gregory Edgeworth. He's a gifted man. His death truly wasn't lost. I wonder what he would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi Bear was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake. He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his clients found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is this? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. So, was Holland like fucking Saul Goodman? Fucking gets guilty people off the hook? Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Von Karma? Could it be Manfred von Karma? Karma. Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means... The one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. Alright, awesome. We can get the fucking prosecutor in for conspiracy to commit murder. Alright. You love to see it. You love to see it. I mean, you don't. It's fucking murder and it's fucked up, but, you know, if it... I don't know. Yay, I guess. Sure. Why not? Yay. Yeah. What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Scared. What? What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma, the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence, and though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have a strange idea about vacation, man. I once went to Germany, so... It's like the only time I've ever been out of the country, but, you know, I've been there. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? When Karma is going to bring up the DL6 incident, you can bet on that. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. What? I'm sorry, we need to stop worrying about DL6. That's a completely different case. Look, you've got the fucking proof that old man Yogi Bear did it. I still think Santa Claus did it, but fuck it. You know? Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know? That's not... No, it isn't. I'm pretty sure it's fucking not. I'm pretty sure that's called manslaughter, and even then, that's only if it's negligent, I think. I know that. Like, if it's a genuine accident, then it's a fucking accident. What? I just can't believe Edgeworth's nonsense. I can't believe he'd kill someone. Hang on a minute. Oh shit! I found the evidence. I found the proof to solve this case. The defining proof that solves everything. Give me a minute. I have a joke going, but it's not fucking working. There it is. Here it is, folks. This is the true defining moment for this entire case. Proof of who's truly responsible. That's the wrong button. True proof of who's truly responsible. I fucking knew it! That bastard was Santa Claus this whole time! And now he's gonna try and... I don't know where I'm going with this. Just shut the fuck up, Angus. You don't know what the fuck you're talking. Anyway, but Nick, Mr. Edwards admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care! I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials. I can go check myself. Fuck it. Gumshoe gave me permission. Department 27, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. Staying out late looking for someone. Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyways. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma is in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Alright, Von Karma, you son of a bitch. It's time for us to duke it out. Fuck this courtroom bullshit. I'ma fucking split you fucking lip. Dusty as always. We were only in here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I just noticed that he isn't here. Von Karma? Shelves of the case. Yeah, the case. Eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. This dust is getting into me. Your files have collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here. Wow! These are all case reports. Yeah, it's like a graveyard. I guess there's case reporters in here too. Quietly gathering dust. Aha! Drawers. One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6 is completely empty. Damn Von Karma. What are you doing in here? Eek! Damn, the file looks scared from the front. Von Karma. Alright, I need an emergency bathroom break. Hang on a minute. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Von Karma. Yo. How'd you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edwards' defense team. Defense team? Ahem. I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. And see how this guy was Edward's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. What I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. Pardon me. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know that Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We will write. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DL6 in court tomorrow. Alright, Von Karma, I wanna show you something. What do you think of this, fucko? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this, and don't tear it up. I think about it, he might do that. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yogi Bear to commit murder. Yogi Bear. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. Alright, confession! Wonderful. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun. Self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course your body like a dog touching electric fence. We are in a police station, dude. That's not how you want to... 600,000... Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you... Oh, what... Nick, run! What is happening? Maya! Out of my way. Whoa. We're in a police department, dude! How the fuck was that supposed to go well for you? He got us. The letter's gone. Of course. Well, that's why you make copies. And the DL6 evidence. All of it. In fact, having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Yeah, she's dead. Maya? Maya, open your eyes. Yeah, corpse. Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh yeah, are you okay? I hate that fucking trope. I shouldn't have shown it to him, but it was probably, like, story necessary. Also, the fucking police that are right outside the fucking door, did they just not do anything? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Damn. She got hit by 600,000 volts, Maya. Chill. If anything, you probably fucking saw your sister. Anymore, you definitely would have. There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about your self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 is in evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this and Maya jumped him. Still bears paperless markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Alright! We fucked up. We literally could have just stopped. Phoenix, what the fuck? All you had to do was get the fucking paper. Like, the second you found that paper, the second you found that note, you could have stopped. Going to Grossberg, that just made it even better. Why show it to fucking Von Karma? I mean, I made that choice, but that's because that's what the story fucking made me do. I wouldn't have done it. If I was under duress, man. I was coerced. You can't prove anything. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ward! What's the big deal? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Yeah, where you were fucking assaulted in a fucking police station. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth's looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to let you get anyone on your way out. Well, yeah, pal. Yep. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. It's just some random fucking guy. Imagine that. I don't know why he's calling me this. Shut up, bastard! Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. You could have proven it if you just had the fucking paper. Like, it's like the moment Grossberg says, yes, this is his handwriting. It's like, okay, we go home. This could have easily been salvaged as well if Phoenix just went out and said, hey, that fucking lawyer assaulted me. Get him. We'll just now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. Like, we can always just bring in Grossberg, you know. He can confirm, yeah, he had a fucking paper, like. It listed fucking everything. That's ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask the prosecution to submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement? Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's effort, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Moiterer! Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the book rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness! Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. This trial would be over and done if Phoenix either fucking didn't show him the letter, or the police did anything. Like, they were screaming in there and yelling. Like, any of the cops just barged in like, what the hell is happening? Nobody in this world is competent. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about... I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away, or nothing. I went to buy some food for policy. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. My testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yogi Bear. You're Yogi Bear, and I'm going to prove it. I left court. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony, and I realized you were in danger. And realized you heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. Like they both do, on Karma and Yogi Bear. But I wasn't running away or nothing. Then why'd you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? So quietly, Edward would be guilty in 3 minutes. And, I went to buy some food for policy. Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. He only eats the highest quality propellers from the fronts. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness says trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. You lost much memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. And how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old conjurer's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your sense, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. I think that might be it. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edward and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You see, The police report that Von Karma assaulted you. You've been saying the same thing over and over again. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness said he had nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Order! Mr. Wright. Hang on a minute. I just realized I made a mistake. Fuck. Oh shit, that's a big mistake. Oh fuck, everything's fucked. Ah, there I am. Give me a minute. Hang on a minute. I think I know it's fucked. Maybe. There I am. Alright. It's occurred to me that that chat thing only works on Twitch. I haven't set it up for YouTube yet. So, now it's gone. Alright, back to business. Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. Yogi Bear. His name is Yogi Bear, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yogi Bear from the DL6 incident. I figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. What does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yogi Bear. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. That has definitely not been stolen from you, and you were definitely not assaulted, and there was I can't get over that shit! That's so dumb! You need proof. Allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I got nowhere else to go. Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. Oh, I was about to say and on the gun, but, you know, whatever. I see, that makes sense. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Huh? I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? Okay, you can use the rest of his fucking big hands then. Before I was a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Sure you fucking did. Sure you fucking did. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. DNA? Blood tests? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided. No. No! I know what happened. I know everything. Is that the only way these fuckers have to prove someone's identity? I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do? Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot. I knew this happened. I remember I fucking heard this happen. Hang on a minute. This is bugging me. Alright. Oh, minor. It was like 1 pixel off. I knew this happened at some point. But it's so fucking ridiculous that this is what Phoenix does. Like, cross-examine his parrot. Your Honor, the defense... Oh, God. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor? The defense would like to take Von Karma up on his proposal. Mr. Wright, you can't fucking do that. Eddie? Wait, can he? Can he do that? Is that a thing we can do? I want to know, actually. Can animals testify in court? Alright, can a parrot testify in court, right? A parrot can't be denied testimony. Because hearsay can only present a person, and the parrot could be admitted as evidence in your opinion, which you never heard of it happening. Echo the parrot not only witnessed and gave evidence for a crime, but was also put into witness protection program because of his involvement. That's real. That shit's real. Alright, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Apparently it's happened, so why not? Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have the right to do as you suggest. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, you should go through with it. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yep. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma has rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Need I remind you that you are under oath? That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem, very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Alright. Let's get to the bottom of this lying fucking pigeon. That's gonna be the twist. It's actually a pigeon. Hello. Wait, that's not the voice. Hello, squawk. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Yep, very well. Begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? You know the bird better than I do. Who is your owner? Hello. Hello, squad. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get... I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk. Don't forget DL6. Squawk. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove the witness character got something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello. Squawk. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello. Squawk. Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait, don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Damn it! Karma's thought of everything! He really fucking has. Did he train her not to respond when asked if we'd forgotten anything? Well, we need to show her the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Hello, Squawk. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Well, I guess we should try something this one originally. Hello, Squawk. Witness, you can't just say hello. Right, what would I say? Huh? Safe, why? Try to say anything, okay? Polly, what's the number of the safe in the check? 1228. 1228. Why, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? I don't know. I was just doing shit. Scene of murder, file on DL6. Oh, 228. Alright, present. The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to that safe number? Oh, fuck. Let me check where it was. Case summary. Data assessment. Okay. Just make sure. Okay, case summary. 1228. Damn, Yogi Bear's an idiot. He's not smart. He's not, in fact, smarter than the average bear. He's about as smart as the average bear. Maybe dumber. Okay. Case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! Use the date of the DL6 incident as a number for the safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. Even though I think safes that I've gotten in the past, I don't know if I got any safes. I've gotten padlocks. They came with a number. You didn't set it, but I'm sure it's possible. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm... Fucking moron! That has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. Get ready to have your fucking bank account emptied, One Karma. Maybe, I don't know. Indeed. Alone, this is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We need some other corroborating evidence. Am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more, if we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Witness, you can't dismiss it. Come on, you talk to her, right? What's your name? Polly, what's your name? Polly, Squawk. Or Polly, Mr. Wright. I think we've established his parents. His name's Polly. Does this have anything to do with the owner's identity? Oxygen. Found the scene. There, returning. Let's try the sun. Twice. Polly Jenkins. Yes, it does. Ha ha ha! I'm getting on it! I know what to do! One thing's first, though. Get that out of the way. A little bit lower. Okay. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove the owner's identity? Let me check where it is. Case summary, victim data, suspect data. Owner's identity. Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Nope. I got the info. I got the hard facts. Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yogi Bear. And what we will have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrots... Okay. DL6. The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Suspect data. On the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yogi Bear. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed. It does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. It fucking kills me. Why would she name her dog after you? Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? I mean, let me talk to her. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Who knows? Have a little word with her. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. She's only... no, never mind. Never. Definitely fucking not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Definitely not. She's only 7 years old, then hell fucking no. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. Yes! I think Legal Eagle mentioned something like that, You know, you can take a bunch of smaller pieces of evidence and they'll build up and snowball into, you know, definitive evidence. What? What are you saying? Or what are you saying? That's what he's... Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness, tell us her name. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Oh! He's standing up! I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi Bear, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years? Wait. Was that? Okay. That was Phoenix. Both of those were Phoenix. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yogi Bear. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order! Order! Yogi Bear! So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death. Yes, it was me. I did it. Oh, they put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. Oh. So I printed to have brain damage. Oh. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. Oh. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later. Man, this is such a depressing moment. I'm doing fucking Yogi Bear voice. A package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. Ooh. The plan was written out in careful detail. Ooh. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. Ooh. I thought this was my chance at 15 years. This was it. Finally, I had a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. In the end, I got the picnic basket. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. The park ranger told me not to. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Woohoo. Anyway, Yeah, I'm going home. What karma? Where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent in this case, at least. Very well. Will the defense please take the stand? Defendants, please take the stand. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Varcomer saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Alright. Oh, I got some of those. Oh, no, I don't. Fuck. Where's my yay? Hold up, what's happening? It's supposed to be here. Is it not key-binded? It's not key-binded. Damn it. I fucked up. Alright, anyway, fuck it. That is all. This court is adjourned. Objection! Oh, fuck you. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth, Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? You're not the prosecutor. Shut up! I'm not innocent at all. As we've heard, Yana Yogi killed... As we have heard, Yogi Bear killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell him he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell him he killed his own dad. And if the court is in any way sane or moral, they won't fucking put him to jail for it, because the story he described is a clear fucking accident that no one should ever get punished for. It's like, oh, you accidentally killed your father when trying to defend him? Well, that sucks, but it's not the same as murder! Who am I kidding? This is fucking Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Of course it fucking is. Step on a fucking ant and they'll send you to jail. Uh-oh, what do? Never just let shit happen. Never. Judgment's already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. Damn it! We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. God damn it. Damn it, Edgeworth. Just fucking let it go, man. It was an accident. You didn't mean it. Fuck's sake, Yanni Yogi was being a dick. Dude, forgive yourself, you little shit. I have had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. I mean, in the incident where your father died, from the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty of the DL6 incident, the statute of limitations, which ends today. The culprit is me. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declares innocence. Declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. And Phoenix should be objecting, saying, well, that's a fucking dream, Your Honor. Surely that's not fucking sound evidence. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. You don't, on account of the fact that it's a fucking dream. It could just as easily be a guilty conscience for something you didn't do. Bah. It's obvious. Is that... Okay, no, it didn't freeze. I just don't move enough. We hold the trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. The appropriate course of action is to say that's not good enough, Edgeworth. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. I'm sorry, Wright. Yeah, you look fucking sorry, Dick. I just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstance. I don't think that's true. That's pretty sure it's not true. This is crazy, just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? I don't know. Whatever. He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did. Confessed that he did in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I don't believe your nightmare. Yeah, and neither should the fucking court. It's like, Your Honor, my client was fucking dreaming. It doesn't work that way. It's just a dream. It's not real. And the judge should agree on that alone. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. December 28th, 2:30. District Court. Alright. Alright, let's fucking do this shit. I'm ready. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examination. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. On karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. But that will be the key. But only if I can get it to work. Seriously, there's no goddamn way. That's... Jail for accidentally killing someone. Most jurisdictions say that next to another crime. Yeah, most of these are car accidents. Yeah, a minute. Alright, whatever. DL6 incident. Yeah, but he won't go. He'll go to jail for accidentally killing someone, like in an honest mistake that no sane person would ever hold against him. But falsifying evidence, getting innocent people thrown to jail, no. That's just a little oopsies. It's just a little whoopsie daisy. Look at him. Does that look like a bad guy to you? Yep. That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As he went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted to stop them fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. How in God's name could anyone put him in jail for that? That's fucking insane. That's all. And until now you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of events. Like, you can't even say that he was being irresponsible. Like, he didn't even know what the fuck he was throwing. Also, he was a child! Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. That day I had gone to the coroner over one of my father's trials. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only two things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma? You were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yogi Bear. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, no one came to help. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then, just then, something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yogi Bear's. The safety must have come off when it fell from its holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted to stop them fighting. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. Another reason why he should not be held accountable for this. Not in the right state of mind, which, by the way, that's what got fucking Yogi off. It should get him off, too. Didn't even know what the fuck he was doing. Not a full-grown adult. Didn't even directly kill the guy. It was a freak accident that he couldn't have possibly known would have happened. Unfucking believable. So you're saying that you threw a pistol at Mr. Yogi. I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they echoed in my head every day. The gunshot and the horrible scream. Scream? It was a terrible scream I remember to this day. To this day. Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of the testimony that clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. Better find out quick. Hang on. Okay, murder weapon was fired twice. That's one thing. Elevator, Edgeworth, my loss due to oxygen deprivation, arrest. Okay, that's one thing. Make sure I don't have any other bits. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Okay. Do we have an autopsy report on... There's that, right fucking there. Alright. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I mean, it's the entirety of what we have left of that case. I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Again, I can do that. Fucking victim data. Look at the victim data on this file. It says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Also, there is a fucking bullet hole in the front door. And there's no blood around it, so I doubt that it was fired from the inside. God, the fucking forensics team continuously shits the bed in this fucking world, don't they? One good forensics team. One good fucking detective. That's all we fucking want here. Now, Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof the other shot had anything to do with this case? Yes. I don't know what it is, but I'll find it. I'll figure it out. Just roll with me here for a minute. I'll get something together. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Oh no, Mr. Montgomery, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol related to this incident? Well, I will in a minute. Alright, that's Gourd Lake. Found the victim's body with some markings. Pistol. That's from the current case. Well, better look at this again. Time incident, no found on this scene. Victim data. Defense attorney trapped in the elevator, turning from a lost child of the sun. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Trapped in the elevator with Mr. Edward, memory lost due to oxygen deprivation after his arrest. Failed upon Jenkins committed suicide. Alright, so that's not it. In that case, we have this, which was from his heart. So that's not going to be it. I'm going to say it's going to be this. There's whatever hit him, and there's this shit right there. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime, 15 years ago. Or 15 years ago. I can see the victim was lying there as Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge country in the photo. Alright, I'm gonna say right here. That should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. Meanwhile, no blood on the door, so it can't have shot through. Actually, no! It was retrieved from his heart. Pulled out his heart. That means it didn't go through. So it couldn't have gone through his body. That has to be the second shot. Definitely. You know, I'm proud of myself. So far, I have not used any walkthroughs or guides. I've done this entirely by myself. I think I'm doing good. Weapon was fired twice. Thus, Someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember, the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 in the case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary? That's on page 1. Let's see in there. The elevator was actually fried. No clues found on the scene. Well, they obviously fucked up, didn't they? Look what's written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. They fucked up! I just found one! What? The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times. The other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Well, they just fucked up. They didn't find it. That doesn't mean it's not there, it just means they didn't find it. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door. Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. That doesn't mean it wasn't there. We have proof that it fired twice. The fact that they didn't fucking find the other bullet doesn't mean shit. It just means they didn't find it. That a lot of shit exists that hasn't been fucking found. Do you not have object permanence, Von Karma? It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. Sure. I bet it is. I bet it fucking is, Judge. It is so unlikely. Yeah, this reminds me of that Dubus Goobus fucking... Look, just because since they merely overlooked, well, maybe something happened to it. Maybe it was taken away. It doesn't matter. This is a moot fucking point. Somehow, some way, it wasn't found. But they found that it was fired twice. But then again, he's saying, oh, well, it could have been... I say it could have been fired earlier that day. I don't fucking know. Discount the defense's claims. Tis. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. I guess he did make the point that it could have been fired a previous day, but... Still, it doesn't mean that it wasn't there. Well, then this. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No! But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I had won. I thought there was another person somewhere else who fired the killing shot. Well, what constitutes as the scene that they searched? I mean, if it went through the window, then it could have just as easily... You know, if they only search the elevator, then obviously they're not going to find it because they didn't look far enough. They need to widen their scope. But now, was I wrong to think it could be that simple? This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick? Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. Well, what constitutes the scene of the crime? Does it... Alright, if location elevator, it's just the elevator, it looks like, so they didn't search far enough. That shot was fired by Maz Edward. Precisely. I test one thing on Maz Edward before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. Well, you're not guilty. I mean, it was clearly an accident. You were a kid, you were oxygen deprived, that's what got Yogi off. So, he's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edwards runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. You don't have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. They need to widen the scale of the crime scene. They didn't search a far enough radius. They didn't cast a big enough net. Objection! Your Honor, I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Oof. Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. No, it isn't! I've got a grounds! Cry. It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. Okay. It seems waiting is not going to produce any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? We just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The murderer had to find it. It's making it very easy with these two responses. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Bah, what possible reason could they have had? Well, what took the bullet away from the crime scene is... shit. I mean, I got a full bar, so murder was cautious. Well, the murderer was very cautious, you see. That's why the murderer had searched for that bullet. If that was the case, then shouldn't they have taken the bullet from Cy Gregory as well? Huh? Why would they only take one of the two shots fired? Oh, right. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. Well, I've got room for error. Alright, this isn't going well. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for it? Well, the murderer had to find it. Of course there was a need, so they took it. Could they have had? Well, the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof. Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Why would they only take one of the two shots fired? Oh, right. Mr. Wright, what? Okay. Alright, this isn't going so well. Bullet. The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time looking for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it? Had to take it, the murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. I did! And both options got me penalized! Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance. For instance what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if I hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there, you know? I still think we should have taken the stance that Edgeworth shouldn't be punished, even if he is guilty. Like, I'm not being unreasonable, right? Like, there's so many reasons why he shouldn't be held accountable for that. I was just talking outside my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside them. Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yogi Bear, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Two men fighting inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picked up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. Literally, I wouldn't have even made him guilty. I would have just forgiven him. Like, it's like, yeah, that sucks that happened, you know, but a million reasons why Edgeworth should not, regardless of the legality, why Edgeworth morally should not be held accountable for that. It's so dumb. But it's on brand. I can tell you're grasping in. I cannot know what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. That's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edwards was a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite the shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after they see. Several months to heal. Yes, an unusual event for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but he took it because he was injured? Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man, something wrong, Mr. White. You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Shut up, phone. Should I come out and say it? No, there's no other time for me to say it. Your Honor, the suspect there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Oh, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma! Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? I mean, I didn't say that. You said it. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Alright. Nick. Let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Also, interesting fact. There's a big old fucking artery in the human shoulder that would definitely have been quite fucked up, and he would definitely have been killed. But that's not relevant. Like, a lot of people treat the shoulder like it's just a thing that can be shot without major consequence, when in reality, nope, that's a death blow. It's like the throat or the wrists, you know? Not something you want getting slashed open. Or shot open, in this case. Did Von Karma pull out the bullet by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. He's still got it in there. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Oh, I got evidence, baby. I got your evidence. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible? For all these years? Shut up, phone. Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Even though some bullets don't respond. But I guess based on that reaction, he'll probably fucking... I refuse. You refuse? What refusing this means? You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Oh, Von, come on. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. I mean, you could just say, alright, get an x-ray. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Yeah, you better make sure he gets arrested on the spot, right? Or you're gonna get a bullet in you. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Okay, where'd it come from then, fucko? But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Oh, so now... Not I. Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? Can you prove the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from the DL6? Just surgically remove it and look at the fucking markings. Of course you can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. Alright, I got 3 chances to get this shit. And here's my final proof. Okay, DLs. Take automatically on. Okay, that's the most recent case. Hey, Mystic Fae. Overhead map of Gourd Lake. Here, use of detection device, parent, file, let's check the file. Defense attorney, trapped in the elevator returning from the lost child with his son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. 1 bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Trapped in the elevator with Mr. Edgeworth, memory lost to the oxygen probation arrest. After his arrest, fiancé Paula Jenkins committed suicide. Still bears clear ballistic markings. I'm thinking it's the bullet, but let's look. Take another look. Okay, so that's current case. I've only got 4 bits of evidence. Presenting this. That's a bullet! Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. Alright, I got some character development. Awesome. Up until this point, I've been using fucking guides and walkthroughs and shit. But now, I've solved this goddamn case through my own grit. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. 1 bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, will you let us remove the bullet from your shoulder? Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? I'm not doing all that. He can scream on his own. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air! Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. Ah! It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma? Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me! So, it was you. And your father. You and your father are my curse! Dude, chill. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death! Alright, death threats in a fucking courtroom. That's really gonna help your fucking case, my guy. 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. It was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. Lights must have gone out. I went out in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tis, tis, tis. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. Because fuck him. That is all. This court is adjourned. December 28th, 8:38 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. One car just comes busting out with a machine gun. Damn you, Phoenix Wright! Pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. Just think. Von Karma was fucking... This all happened because of Larry Butts. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now, it's all just a good memory. Oh, not a good memory, that's... I don't know about that, Mia. Rather tactless of you. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I don't think you could have done it. I don't think you could have... I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop. Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Ahem. Whoop. I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. We'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all. What the fuck are you doing here, bitch? Loda. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I know you were innocent from the start, of course. Hey, why is it easier for you to thank her than me? Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in a cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? You were trying to get me thrown in prison. You bitch. Well, let bygones be bygones, eh? No, actually. Fuck you. I might have to shoot you. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Loda? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick. I'm not long for this world. Let me guess, your girlfriend left you? You don't look sick. It's Cayenne's. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind. Shut the fuck up, Larry. God damn it. We're having a happy moment and you're talking about your fucking Cayenne's. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. It's just a fucking picture of his father's corpse. Celebration. That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you came along tonight too. My treat, pal. Thanks. I'm looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk of prison food, right? Right? I think it'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Oh, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. Oh, yeah, right. It's fucking lunch money, isn't it? I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. Larry, did you take the fucking lunch money? $38 exactly. Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? 38. No. No! Larry! It was you! Your execution is scheduled for tomorrow. What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyways. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history, eh? Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, Wright, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, it sure is an unexpected turn of events. Edgeworth? You should have told me. Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Actually, it runs out today. Die. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you always have been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Yeah, imagine that. In another timeline, they're in opposite positions. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all. Line up. I'll take the photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. December 29th. 5:02 a.m. Rankin Law Office. Well, I went overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Get fucking plastered. Oh, it's still only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. I'm dead. Really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? God! The first trains for the mountains are already left. The station. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits, and I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Wait. What? Never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. I was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karman, Naya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have the evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show my evidence. Sure up. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Stupid markings. Scene of murder. Parrot. Huh? Sorry, Nick, I guess I don't understand. Uh-oh. Now that I think about it, I don't understand that either. What the fuck? You talk to the parrot! I'm not trying to cheer me up, but one day I'll come back in peaceful, I promise. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Game over. Thanks, Nick. So my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Alright. Ha, don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Concept scripture. Alright, that's perfect timing. Exactly 3 hours, just now. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Graphics. Kumiko's King. Huh? Nick. Nick, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I'm working at Chief's shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's like, what do you call a cheap date? No, she's not right now, yeah. Graphics. Ooh, right. No, but I sort of taught him everything you know. I'm sure he's great. No, you're not. You do no such thing. It's right. I'm trying to remember what that day before me. No, I would check it out, maybe. That's you. He's right, I asked him, he's understudy, was he not? I know he's doing, I've seen him late. The days of my youth, I sent to fresh lines. That's right, is he an actor? Not buying it. Can't be a star like Phoenix. Sure you can. Yeah, it's this person who wanted me the other day. She kept going. Send her a print. She got so anyways. It's this fucking kid again. That's not very nice. Little fucking brat. Victory. Yep, that's the ghost. Oh, brand new episode. Alright, save progress. This one. Alright, episode 5. And here I thought I was going on to the next one. Guess fucking not. Oh, what's this? I mean... Oh shit. Two moitas. Diavolo. Since Maya left the office. Okay, that's nice. Stream's over. I'm hungry. See y'all next time.